what's going on, all you beautiful people of YouTube? This is Andrew here, back Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 in the Road to $1 Million series, episode number 26. We're just getting to the shop here, took the old shop truck home last night, gave her a good run down the road there. She runs pretty good, might have to say. Maybe one of these days here we'll take it on the track, see if we can actually get it going. In the last episode we went and got the hot rod, we finished the Chevelle, which is, it'd be here, which is sitting right here, 949 horsepower beast. Today though, we have a customer's Jaguar XJ220, which needs some work. Needs quite a lot of work actually, and we actually click at it and look. Let's just take a little peek-see. It needs muffler, needs this, needs crank. Yeah, it needs a bunch of things. That's that one. Well, on the other hand, we do have something else inside the shop here. Let's walk inside. We're just getting here, so I gotta unlock everything. If we had an alarm system, I'd turn that off, but we ain't got one. We have this. I want to say it's like a Ford Voyager transit van. Well, I guess it'd be a little small for a transit van. Anyway, it's called the Crow Fret. The employee went out, had a good time with his friends, got a little too intoxicated, and broke the underside of it. And then the shiesty person wants me to fix it and paint it for him, so his boss has no idea what actually happened. I mean, it is what it is. It's money. I am going to report it to the boss, though. Not my boss, but, I am going to report it to his. Why do I got manifold V8 OHV? Huh. A set of rotors, too. Huh. Got a bunch of strange parts in here. Oh well. First things first, we are going to strip the tires off of this. I'm only taking an assumption that, it's only 2 pages of stuff here. That's mostly suspension work that needs to be done, maybe a new muffler. So, we'll get into it, we'll fix it all up, make it look all purty again. Why? Because that's what we do. I gotta rip all this off too, the caliper, the rotor, caliper cylinder, the pads, the dust cap because it is front wheel drive. I gotta take out the bearing, the rear wheel hub, the backing plate. Now the reason why I gotta take all this off is because, as you can tell by looking at this, she's definitely seen better days. And I believe that's one of the pieces that I am gonna have to replace. Which I believe both sides is actually gonna be like that, to be honest. So we'll just get into it. We'll repair all the stuff that we can, and whatever we gotta buy new, we'll buy new. And we also got to replace the rear cross member. So we'll get into that. We'll fix it all up, make it look all nice, and hopefully the person who dropped it off learned his lesson. Probably not, but you never know. So his excuse is he left it somewhere and all this damage happened, but then another conflicting story is that he drove drunk, and, it's just a bunch of chaos that could have just been avoided by not drinking and driving. It's that simple. I mean, it's okay to have a couple of cocktails every now and then, but leave your vehicle at home or give somebody responsible your keys. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't drink, so I don't really got to worry about it. Although I have watched drinking and driving destroy my family. Many people have lost their licenses, their jobs, because they lost their license, and it's just a mess that could have been avoided, you know what I mean? So, never been too fond of it though, that's for sure. Alright, enough about that. Now we're going to take out the cross member. Swing around here, take off the caliper, the brake pad, the rotor, back, or the dust cap, the rail bearing, the rail hub, the backing plate, and now the rear steering, or rear axle knuckle housing A. That's what it shall be. We're going to work our way up here to the front. Pull this tire off. See what else we got to do here. Everything looks good. It looks good. I'm going to take off the lower control arm and the front cross member to what I can see. Now we got to take off the lower control arm because it's attached to the cross member, and to get one, you got to get the other. So we're making it. We getting her done. And this one, we don't technically even have to take off the wheels. See? Alright. Let's take a little gander here. Part not discovered. One part. Huh. I wonder what it is. Gonna take a good gander into here. Huh. Taking a little peek-see up, seeing if we can spot anything. Fan looks good. I wonder if it's the air filter. Don't know, but we're gonna go see about fixing all the rest of this stuff and see if we can't reuse it. Start with the calipers. I mean, see if we can save the customer a little bit of money, if nothing else. And it looks like we need to replace the cross members, the steering knuckle, or the rear knuckle housings. Alright, to my inventory I go. Let's clear this out of the way. Perfect. This. I think that's pretty much about it. We don't need this hood anymore, so we'll actually dump that. Ooh. Started off on the wrong page here. That's a first. Okay. Oh, okay. It's both suspension arms. Okay. We'll buy them. Need both of those. Two of these. Two of those. Two of these as well. And maybe get two of these. Need one of those. Need one of these. And we need one of these. Perfect. Now, we left off in the front, we're going to start in the front. Okay, I know what the problem is. Right there. Must have did that when he damaged the bumper. Yep. Medium intercooler. And medium intercooler. Now, in technically theory, that should be it. Yeah, all the parts. All the parts are there. Yeah, they're 90%. We'll keep them. So when they start getting to be like 70, high 70s to low 70s, I prefer to change the bushings because they start breaking down. They just don't start cooperating. Lower control arm. The tire. Alright, now we go to the back. Whee! Right here. Pull effect. Put the muffler on. I'm going to start by putting the cross member in. And we're going to put brand new bushings. Oh, we're going to put reused bushings. There's the hidden bushing back here. Now we're going to put in the sway bar. Rear sway bar A. And come over here. Rear axle knuckle housing A. I'm going to put in the sway bar end link for the rear. That's right. Then we're going to put in the little bushing. We'll put 2 more little bushings. Maybe it's one big, one little. I can't remember. And put that back arm A in. And we're also going to put the spring cap with the spring and rear shock absorber cap. The upper arm with a big bushing and little bushing. Now we're going to put on this side arm here. Rear suspension arm with the big bushing. Put in new shock absorber A's. Perfect. Backing plate. Wheel hub for the rear. Now we're going to put in the bearing. Beautiful. Spring cap. And we have the machine, may as well use it, right? Might as well use it. Alright, I'm going to pop this one off, put the other one on. I mean, they're in decent shape to begin with, but why not finish them off? Make them back to 100. Take the switch. Off with the rotor. We're going to come on over here. I'm all the way over here to the driver's side rear. Sorry about that. I'm going to put the rotor on. Put the pad, the caliper, and the caliper cylinder. Now the tire. Both the rears are going to be 88%. Bring over here to the rear knuckle housing A. Put the little bushing in. This arm. The spring cap. Brand new. I'm going to put the spring. Now we're going to put the rear shock absorber cap on. Boom. It's done. The upper arm. You go home. Swing around to the front. Now we're going to put the rear suspension arm B in. The last 2 little bushings. I'm going to put the rear suspension arm in. And we're going to put the bushing in. Rear shock absorber A. Perfect. Now we're going to put the backing plate. The wheel hub. We're going to put the bearing. The dust cap. The rotor we just refinished. Pad. The caliper. And caliper cylinder. Now the... Oh, I forgot the sway bar end link rear. That's right, I forgot it. We got that done. Fully fixed. Alright, what have we got left to do? Repair or replace body parts. Change oil, drain with filled new, spray it factory color. And more or less give it an alignment on the headlights and the wheels. which makes sense because we had the back completely apart and the front lower control arms off. Change cross member. We got to change brake fluid, coolant, and new oil. Okay, that's what we shall do. I'm wondering, can we repair these? Or are they toast? They toast. Alright, let's get some body panels here. This one, we need the front bumper, we need the rear bumper, and we need the windshield. I believe that's what it was. Let's double check. Perfecto. Now we're gonna go assemble mode, put the front bumper on, put the license plate in. Perfect. Now we're gonna run to the rear bumper on. Alright, we're good to go. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. If I could just get the whole bottom side of the van painted that color, it'd be good to go. Alright, oh, wait. I should drain you all while I was going to buy parts. Alright, up and away. I'm going to bring this over. Car lift A, because that's our hot rod over there. Hello? Dang, what did you do? Destroy the oil pan too? Holy smokes. Let's pop the hood, shall we? I'm going to do the windshield too, while we're looking at it. Done and done. I just got to refill the oil. But first, he wants us to brake fluid and coolant. Okay. We gotta go here, here. And we gotta go over here. We gotta drain the brake fluid because there was so much in it. And we gotta come over here to this little round coolant jug. We gotta drain the coolant out. You know what? I'm gonna top this up too. I think we had to do it anyway. I'll come to remember. Perfect. Now we're gonna put some coolant in it. Keep it cool in the hot Arizona days. Go to Pizza Factory. Or for Mr. Pizza. Perfect. Put some brake fluid in it. And then it'll be oil. And then we spray it, then we bring it over to the paint shop, spray it, align it, and she's good to go back to the customer. Perfect. Put some oil in it now. Perfect. Just give me a moment here, folks. Alright, now we're going to bring it over to the paint shop. Alright, now we got to spray it the factory color. Nice high gloss white. Perfect. Now we're going to bring it over to the alignment shop, or test path. Ooh, a little low. Must have hit a very big curb. Now we're going to align the headlights. Not understanding how the headlights would be out. We never changed them. But it is what it is. It is done. Ready for pickup. Send that off. Got paid $8,400 for that. Now we're going to go up to the front of the shop here and bring in that Jaguar. Meow. And this one, well, we going to be doing a little bit of testing on it. Now, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this car. So we'll go to this and we'll check out the cross members, sway bars. Can we do the red mediators? No. We'll check out the passenger side front. Alright, now we're going to do the passenger rear. The motor. Yeah, as I said, definitely needs a crank pulley. Uh-oh. We're missing a few parts. I'm going to do the driver's side rear. Huh. Alright. What do we got? Okay. Let's jump in here. Engine can't be started. Oops, wrong one. Ironic. Probably dead battery. If I had to guess, anyway. Well, that was an invalid test. Check out the electronics of it. First one, 10%. Man, it's a lot of electrical. Oh, so it needs a starter. That could be an issue too. Alright, where's the starter? Oh, it's way down here in the bottom. Well, that's a good place for it. Put her up and away, and we'll change the starter and see if we can't get it to crank over at least, and see if we can't figure out the issue. It's probably gonna need a new front wheel too, if I had to guess. Probably gonna need a new gearbox. Can I fix that? No. It is done like dinner. But first, we're gonna get rid of all these parts. Make a little extra money. I'm probably gonna need a rear axle. And somebody definitely had fun with this car. I mean, like it's only got 119,000 miles on it. Alright, well, without further ado, let's buy ourselves a starter. Alright, now it's supposed to come over there, I think. This way. Nope. There, it's in this crate right here. Thank you. Do we got it? Yes, we do. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to assemble or install the starter. And go like so, like so. Let's give it a compression test. See what we can get her up to. 100. No bueno. And we pulling the motor out. Yep. Oh man. Alright, well, first things first, let's bring this under. I mean, the oil looks nice and clean. What's the deal? See if we can't figure out which one it is. Really? I'm surprised it didn't say it needed a new piston. Huh. Alrighty. I'm thinking this video might be a two-parter. That would be my best guess, because normally I do whole videos for just engine repair. But this one, well, we're going to have to... But for this one, well, you know, remove this. Let's remove this. Looks like it needs a new turbo too. Alright, let's put this back. Drop this down. First things first, let's get this motor out of here. Let's get it out of the way, man. Let's go put it on our handy dandy trusty engine stand here. Perfect. Now let's run back here and see what we can find. Okay, so we need a camshaft cap, a crankshaft bearing cap, idler roller A, piston ring, serpentine belt, starter, which we already bought, turbo VA. Okay. We need a distributor, ignition distributor, flywheel, crank pulley, crankshaft. Oh, we gotta take this thing right down. Huh. Okay. Gearbox, of course, I already spotted that. So basically, folks, we're rebuilding the motor. And in the process, he wants us to increase the tuning by 14 to 19%. Okay. So, let's start anyway. Well, at least get the motor disassembled in this episode. And the next one, well, next one we will finito it. Take out all the rod caps right now. I believe I can repair those. Same with the crankshaft caps. Alright, now we're going to take out the crank caps. The other one. Perfect. Kind of jumped the gun there a little bit. I guess we should probably take off the belt tension first, huh? That might help a little bit there, Stunny. Let's take out this belt. Man, isn't there supposed to be a cover or something for that? No, eh? Huh. Alrighty then. There's pulleys for days, man. I mean, dang. Alright, I guess we'll take this belt off. And I guess we'll take this belt off. And I guess we'll take it off the throttle body. And this one too? Sure, why not? Once we release the rust holding the bolt in, we shall take it off. We'll take off the fuel rail, the outer fuel rail, the upper intakes. Towards these cars, I can do everything upside down. I got skittles, folks. I got skittles. I'm going to take off the cam gears. I'm going to take off the turbo manifolds. We're still working on it. Alright, we got that one off. We're going to take off these cam gears. I'm going to take out this turbo manifold now. You know, once we get the rust repellent on there, the good stuff in the can. Take out the power steering pump. Now, what is this? I'm very curious. Water pump. That's what that was. I knew that. It's a water pump. What is this? Dual water pumps? Oh, really? Huh. Dang, this thing must pound back the water. Holy smokes. Take off the idler array. Timing cover. Come on, man, get off of there. Thank you. I'll come around here. We're gonna remove the plug wires, if I can. Well, I guess we're gonna take off the these caps here. It encapsulates the wires, keeps them safe. Probably also helps against vibrations and destroying. Ooh, spark plugs too need to be done. Eesh. Looking pretty rough. Oh, hey, slow the phone there, slow the phone. Pop the caps off first, shall we? Take out the distributor cap, the rotor, and this doohickey. Perfect. Now we're going to take off the valve cover. Alright, the camshaft toast right there. Yeah. Alright, new plugs, new camshaft. Now it's going to be the dangerous part. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, now we're going to flip this back around. And then I can actually see. So it's the upper left-hand camshaft is toast. So spray with the stuff in the blue can. Oh, we got one more right there. Yeah, I'm not too familiarized with these motors. I've only built one other one of these cars, so. Now it's the cylinder head. Off it comes. Off with the head. Remove the piston rings. Oh, that's a good one. To be honest, I'm probably going to replace everything. Get rid of that oil filter. That tube. Fuel filter can stay. When Buddy gets his car back, it's going to be running tip-top. Which hopefully tomorrow he gets it back. Bye-bye. Broken, actually that camshaft's not too bad. Alright, plug 1, or 3, or 6. Perfect. The next cam cap. Bye-bye, camshaft, see you soon. Huh. Didn't say we had a dead piston. Well, I guess it's not dead, but... what do you know? I'm guessing this would be number 6. With the dead ring. Let's get this camshaft out of the way. Now the block. And over here we shall go. Let's try to fix everything. Yeah, it would be easier if I just went and bought everything brand new, but you know. Where's the adventure in that? Try to repair everything without damaging nothing. Now that's a challenge at times. Sometimes you just gotta let it slide to the end. Dang, there's a lot of parts to repair. Sweet, it will repair the camshaft. Beautiful. I figure why not? We had to take it down anyway to remove the crankshaft, so. I'm gonna take the block and all, get it all fixed. I don't gotta replace the crankshaft, I just gotta fix it. You see me? How many pieces were there? How much red? There was 2 green, the rest were all red, man. One wrong move and you'll be replacing, completely repurchasing that camshaft. Alright, let's go up here to inventory. We need a ring. We need 6 of them. 6 of them. 6 of them. And one of these, one of these. One of these, one of these. One of these, one of those, one of these. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. This. Told you I'm basically rebuilding this entire motor, so this. I need this and this. We also need that too. Everything else looks good. So let's go to our store. Ooh. Oh, crud. What did we replaced all the camshafts. Oh, wrong store for that. I need 6 of these. 12 actually. It's 6 per cylinder head. Do I really need to be doing all this? No. I'm doing it because I'm a nice person. And it's actually a nice car, so I'll replace it all and get, make the motor brand spanking new again. Flywheel, pressure plate, release bearing, front exhaust section A, front exhaust section B, and now the gearbox. Perfect. Let's at least try to attempt to get the motor rebuilt. Put the crankshaft caps on. There's the second one. Right here. Alright. Now you're going to see the piston rings go in. I screwed up there, Skippy. How many rings do I got? One brand new one, okay. So we're going to come down, we're going to go through piston rings, we're going to get 5 more of these, perfect. Now we're going to put them in. Sorry about that, everyone. I had my mic, muted my mic there for a minute. I made a mistake. Alright, now we're going to put the rod caps in. Follow mo. 3 mo. 2 mo now. 1 mo after this. And it's the last one right there. I'm going to put the oil pan on. The flywheel. Pressure plate. Or clutch plate. This is the pressure plate right here. Perfect. Put the release bearing on. Power steering pump I4B. Yep. Alright. Put the timing cover on. Start at the bottom. Put the crank pulley on. Put the water hosing jacket. The water pump on. All brand spanking new. All been refurbished. Put the other water pump. Which takes 2. Idler A. The other idler A. Beautiful. Now we're going to flip this around. I'm going to put the cylinder head on. I believe this is B. Yes, it is. Perfect. Put the camshaft in. They're all camshaft A's too. Wonder if there's a naturally aspirated motor. Hey, wait a minute here. We forgot some stuff. We forgot some stuff. Alright, we're going to go over here to electronics. Spark plugs. 6 of them. Let's see. We need the ignition distributor. We need the rota. Did we fix the other things? No, plug wire still need. We fixed the distributor cap though. That's good. Alright, let's try this one again. And we're going to start with the turbo, put that on the manifold. Makes me wonder, why is there a hole around the spark plug tube on these two, but not the front one? I'm confused. I figured maybe for extra oil or something. Allow it to empty out of the cylinder head. Maybe a little bit faster. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now the valve cover. Perfect. We're gonna oil filter on. Oil fill tube. And put the alternator in. Perfect. Put cylinder head A in. This time we're going to start with the spark plugs. And, maybe we'll put the camshaft in. Then we'll put the plugs in. I guess maybe we'll put turbo on. I thought I was lined up with the spark plug, but I guess not. I'll put the spark plugs in now. Beautiful. Put the other camshaft in. Now we can put the cam caps on. We got a few of them. Got a couple. Ignition distributor. The rota distributor cap. Clip B. The other clip B. The valve cover, or head cover. The plug wires. And then these. We're almost done. For the motor anyway, we still got the rest of the car to do. The roller B. I'm gonna start over here, put the cam gears on. Perfect. Put the belt A, C. So this one over here would be A. Well, this is B. Huh. Well, I got showed. Belt tension up. The other idler A. The intake manifold for the driver's side. With the throttle body. And the fuel rail. Put on the other intake. And this time we're going to do the fuel rail before the throttle body. I'll do the throttle body. And guess what, folks? I believe the motor is built. Yes, it is. Alright, we're going to take this off of the stand. I'm going to run over here quickly, like a bunny. And now we're going to install it. What do you mean you didn't understand? Put that down. We don't need that up. Jump in here. And if I had to guess, probably gonna have to replace the spring cap. And next is we'll do the suspension and all that other fun stuff. So that'll be on the next episode. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye, everyone.